Sorry. Audio. Please wear your headphones. Finally. Oh. I thought that nobody's here. You know, it's just funny how we are still here, burning the midnight oil while the rest of the world has probably gone home to cozy up and watch TV and sleep. But it is not so bad, isn't it? Just you and me, battling it out in this dimly lit office. It almost like a scene out of one of those steamy romance hot novels, don't you think? The tension, the competition, the late night conversation that no one else gets to hear. I mean, who needs a clock out when you can have all this excitement, right? You are no fun. I'm just trying to brighten up the situation, at least a little bit. I understand that you don't think that it was so funny because that is always part of your behavior that I don't like. But whatever. I'm not gonna try to piss you off right now since the environment here is pretty nice and cozy. So can we just talk without fighting? Great. Do you remember when we used to be at each other's throats over every little things that we do in the project? It was like a never-ending game of one-upmanship. And yet, here we are, working side by side, doing all of this work together, and no one else is here. Funny how things change, isn't it? Maybe all that library was just a cover for something else, am I right? You're so funny. I'm talking about a spark. Do you know? A spark that grown into something more intriguing. The spark that when two people meet, they have these little feelings lingering under their skin. You know, I have often wondered what it would be like if we channel all that energy into something other than work. Something a bit more personal. I mean, who's to say that all those heated arguments couldn't transition into something a little steamier? It's not like there isn't any chemistry between us. I can clearly see that there were some. Come on. I have seen the way you look at me when you think I'm not paying attention. And I have definitely caught myself stealing glances at you when you're buried in all of your work. Well, I would say that we are like the characters in a forbidden romance. The one where everyone expects us to be enemies, but in reality, we are drawn to each other like magnets. And as we sit here overtime after overtime, I can't help but wonder if there's more to this connection than meets the eye. Oh, come on. I mean, the late nights, the secret conversations, the stolen moments when no one else is around is like the perfect setting for a slow burning romance. Don't you think? Come on, I'm not drunk. How could I be drunk when I'm at work all day doing all of the work? Come on, stop joking like that. It's a little bit annoying and triggering. I just thought that we could have one nice conversation without us biting or fighting each other. But I guess you cannot help that. Oh, well, yes, lucky for you. It's a little bit kinda hot, so I'm not gonna take much attention to it. Pretty much I'm gonna give you a free pass of biting me here and there. It was not from all of the sudden. I do understand that you might feel a little bit confused because we don't usually have this type of conversation, and I'm not like this most of the time. But the thing is that I have always believed that life is too short to hold on to grudges or competition that doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. It's not like if we win the fight, one of us is gonna become the manager or own the company. So I can just pass that. And come on, right now in this outfit, just you and me, there's no one else for me to impress, no one else to outshine. Just a chance for us to explore what might be shimmering beneath the surface. You know, a little chance to turn this rivalry thing into something thrilling, something better. Of course, I have to ask your opinion first. It's not like I'm gonna straight up become more flirty to you. Well, I think I did a little bit, but I don't think that it was too much. This is like level 1, so I hope that you understand. Great. Then what do you say about us taking a break from the battle for a moment? Let's just forget about the reports, the deadlines, and the competition. And just explore more about the things that have been building up between us. understand? Can we do that? Well, I'm pretty sure that there is something to be found, something to unfold. The one that neither of us might not saw coming. So, what do you say, my sweet, sweet rival?
Now, it's time for the shout out. Thank you so much for being a part of my membership.